Everything comes to you at the right time.
Wow, that's actually really insightful and brings a lot of peace to the panic of like missing out.
Nope, you're too busy being insightful and didn't cross the bridge and you just missed it. See, it's a clock, it's constantly moving. You missed the right time. You failed.
Hurt me, abuse me, cheat on me, mistreat me. Just don't leave me.
I do not care how unhealthy this sounds on a psychological level, but you are why sometimes, in very minute circumstances, victim blaming is acceptable. Oh no. Oh sweet summer child. Someone left their study notes out in the open.
Deep thoughts. What if air is poisonous, but it takes 75 to 100 years to kill us? What if we're a person's solar system project?
Both of those theories are valid. Now you have the opportunity to either research ways to prove these things or look into it more, or be like anyone else on TikTok or Facebook receiving new information and develop a huge conspiratorial conclusion about it. Elementary school. Look at all of us. A big gang like we're in an anime. Middle school. Okay, some of us weren't popular. Also, the animators were tight on a budget, so we're just kind of we're minimizing the group, but we're still good. We're still a good tight gang. High school. Wow, I was not expecting them to just kill them off like that. That was brutal. Wow, we really went through a dark phase there. But okay, no, we're good though. 4 of us all with our distinct personality traits. You know, we've still got a vibe going. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it. College. Hey. We're gonna be fine, right? Well, one of us went to another college, and the other, well, I don't think we can really forgive them for what they did. Yeah, no, I guess it's just part of life that some friendships fall apart. But, you know, we're going to be tight. Yeah. We're going to be close.
Yeah, no, totally.
We'll still be together through all this, right? We'll support each other.
Yeah, I won't leave you.
Graduation.
Congratulations to our singular student graduating. Wow, we really Hunger Gamed your life. Anyway, here's your college debt. Good luck finding a job.
Wow, Bart Simpson with black broken hearts in his hair with an error message on his eyeballs, like sunglasses. That's totally me. Oh, I better have a phone switch setting on the side there that says it's broken, but it's currently off. So, you know, I'm unbroken, but it's possible I could be, you know? It's easy to look sharp when you haven't done anything. That's right, gents. If you're balding, it's not because of a genetic failing and something to be ashamed of and getting bullied for. It's because you work hard. That's why you age faster than everyone else around you.
And in the end, the eye is actually just a collection of organs, blood, and bones. We are fragile, like a ball of meat. People who generate human beings are very carnivorous, disgusting, and bloodthirsty. I'm referring to natalists.
Okay, so carnivorous isn't even a word, so I'm going to assume they meant carnivorous, to which, people don't have babies to eat them. What was your childhood? Are you like the offspring of Hannibal or something? You know what? Now hang on. Yep. Okay. On average, 90 days, so 2 months. So yeah, 3 times that. Not really worth the yield, you know. Thanks for letting me vent to you.
Yeah, no props. But you know I'm not really here anymore, right? Oh, sorry, just pooped out the last of my pelvic flooring. Really decomposing here, you know?
Ooh, a TikTok that's just confirmation bias poon? Let's check the comments. I wonder how they'll be. Even though nobody really tried making me happy nor care, but yeah, sorry for everybody. Oh, for real, it left me broken. Don't get used like a band-aid. For both boys and girls. I'm 6 foot, by the way. Haha, can't agree more. I thought she needed help, but now it feels like I need it more. Can't feel the same energy in me as I used to be. Feels weaker every single day that passes. Well, look at your profile picture. There's your problem. You're asleep all the time, you silly goose. I can't even understand what the hell this is trying to say. It's not necessary how you are. Your child should like that. Child, we do not like you.
Okay, but why?
We don't know.
Am I allowed to cry?
I wasn't gonna pay this Taylor Swift image too much mind, but then I noticed it's in grayscale. The emotions. Oh, my heart. I need surgery. The strings, they're being tugged and torn. There are 2 types of people.
I'm in a hole and this rock is swearing cursive language at me.
Yeah, you Yeah, you You're a
I'm bashing this rock against its relatives for daring to curse at me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Ow.
Which one are you? Do you tolerate people being rude to you? Or do you make an example of them by bludgeoning their own body against their own family and relatives and loved ones? You have to pick one. There are only two types of people after all. Which one are you? This is your astrology now. Hey Cupid, nice to meet you. Say, want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Just leave me like everyone else.
Wow, what a great intro into the kind of conversations we'll have on this social platform. Anything else about you?
Everything hurts.
Really? Like, actually? Everything hurts? You're not just traumatizing your own mental health issues through your profile picture alone? Like, okay, if that's literally the case, then...
I should call an ambulance, but first I gotta update my Discord description about myself.
Please tell me this is, like, from 2009? Is Gen Alpha / Gen Z bringing back emo? Has that always still been around? I hope not. People I want to punch in the face. Okay, that's... I actually really like that. That's very well done. Click to die. Well, that is ridiculously unsafe. Like, anyone could accidentally click that. Like... Well, I mean, I thank God it's not working. I love that this is trying to imply that the man is silly for not trying to get water in another way. But if anything, it's also a great criticism on resources, because that woman clearly has a lot more barrels to utilize than this gentleman. It's like calling someone an idiot because they buy the $20 shoes that always break apart after a few months instead of spending $150 on some good shoes, not realizing that that's the only kind of shoes they can afford right now. Friend. Love. Well, love seems to apparently be levitating, and their fingers look weird. So at least the friend is human. But for the sake of keeping this PG, those are just silver flames, because they're torches, because it's his 2nd birthday. Ooh, what's this? A beautiful red carpet, a giant welcome sign. Look, there's someone uncomfortably sitting up on the pedestal playing an acoustic guitar. Ooh, look, there's even a scaly furry person giving me free stuff in my rubbish bag? But little do these foolish humans not realize that by going down this path, they get picked up by some giant demonic creatures and thrown into a giant rave party that's down there off the cliff. Woo, there you go, free trip. Ah, but little did they realize if they just walked to the left and dumped away their belongings. You know, all those valuable things of yours that actually, partake in you having a prosperous life in this world. Yeah, just conveniently dump them right in front of the entrance to the church. But don't worry, it goes to a good cause, because by the pastor getting a 2nd private jet, he'll be closer to God. So go on, give away everything that is valuable to you and walk on this path through the woods.
This is the right thing to do because I drew it that way.
Oh, showing the tragedy that is the exhaustion of having to put up a mask all the time, despite all your insecurities and issues, through My Little Pony. That's the medium you're expressing it through. I don't know how I feel saying this, but honestly, it's a good example. People who trust the government. A nice fresh whiff of rushing water. The government. Incredible. Really goes to show that the government will do whatever it can to keep its constituents hydrated. The hose may be broken, we may be out of water, but I'll be damned if I don't let my people enjoy some hydration. Never forget what I do for you!
The deepness in this photo.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel that really disrespects the depressing mental health issues that this man developed as they got older. Like, you're implying that he was just putting it on. It was just a mask. He could have just taken it off whenever he wanted, but no, he committed to it because he was afraid of the repercussions if people saw the real him. You're not even old enough to know how bad life gets. I see a sunrise in this video. Looks like a 12-year-old posting a video about how these older people, they don't understand how much harder life is for our generation nowadays. Which is so silly. Remember, guys, this is just a chapter of your story.
Yeah, I'm 12. I've experienced so much.
I'm 13, but nothing good happened yet. I lost all the good things. Try 14. What's the worst part? Because I thought 11 was bad, then 12, then 13. None of them even close to 14. And it only gets worse. A job interview is where you have to prove you're worthy of staying alive in this world by pretending that you're dead. What are you talking about? They always advertise that they're looking for enthusiastic, spontaneous, hard-working, and lively co-workers. And other blatant buzzwords that they don't actually care to look for or cater to the moment they hire you. We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. I see we're dipping our toes into the world of AI images becoming out, deep and insightful meme imagery. Y'all will never understand the pain. Y'all just listen to the songs. Hey, I
Speak for yourself.
Yep, plenty of people.
No, you're right. I won't understand the pain. I do just listen to the songs.
You monster!
That moment when you realize the key to unlocking your true potential was inside you all along. Yeah, you go ahead and carve a crater of a hole in your own flesh and bone. You let me know how that goes to find your true potential. Woman's bodies found in apartment. Details as they unfold. This is breaking news. A serial killer has been apprehended, and this was what they look like.
Oh my god, he looks like an incel.
Of course, he looks like a gross misogynist.
What a perverted freak.
How
Give him
did
the
we
death
not see
penalty.
this coming?
Sorry, folks. Turns out we had the wrong image. This is the actual serial killer who's been apprehended.
Oh, no way, he has to be innocent. Oh, well, killers usually have a traumatic childhood.
I would still give him a chance.
Understand him.
I just feel so bad for him.
Oh my god, I never fathomed that hot people are more liked. Hollywood movies always casting hot people to play the main characters and video games never adhering to realistic body physics?
I was never prepared for this bias.
The lion did not get to be king of the jungle because it was easy. Really? By Riordan Gracie. Let's just fact check this. Yep, okay. Literally an AI generated like joke that's been going for 2 years now. I just Google imaged Riordan Gracie and here's another quote from him. I am a shark. The ground is my ocean, and most people can't even swim. You can't do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something about its width and depth. Sure, I only have 2 weeks to live, but I've spent my time learning how to speedrun Minecraft in less than 15 minutes. Life doesn't end when you lose yourself for a bit. Hey, look, you know what? That is true. Sometimes you might go down a bit of the wrong path and lose your way in some regard, or have an experience where you lose a part of yourself. But you'll be fine. A man established a zoo and made the entrance fee $300, but no one went there. He reduced it to $200, but still, no one came. He then reduced the fee to $10, but still people didn't come. Finally, he made it free entrance, and soon the zoo was filled with people. Then he quietly locked the gate of the zoo, set the lions free, and made the exit fee $500, and everyone paid. Hashtag moral of the story. As you go about in life, beware of cheap or free offers. They can be terrible. No business is free, my friends. Ha! Class dismissed. Shout out to livers for handling what the heart cannot. What is that to imply the heart is weak? Stupid heart only handling the most vital supply of the human body to actually exist and live and breathe. Unlike the liver, yeah, it can take on that's literally poison for our bodies and deal with it for us.
All lives are equal.
But only in death.
It's kind of hard to tell which side this is coming from, but I'm going to argue it comes from someone who doesn't like the fact they have to respect other people that aren't them now.
She always wears black, but she has the most colorful mind.
Okay, but her hair is spaghetti, so that's gross. What a gross woman. Ew, yuck yuck. 5 mistakes of my life. 1, I don't cheat. 2, I care everyone. 3, Im soft heart person. 4, if I love, I stay loyal. 5, I attached too much. Dude hasn't even grown up to start a receding hairline and already thinks this of himself. The irony about the nicest of people is that they can be the meanest of people once you cross the limit. Oh no, not the people who are actually always mean and just pretend to be nice. Oh no, wait, you mean the nice people who when they do get mean, they're just more so sulking in front of you? Right, gotcha. Observe the definition of love. Noun, a strong feeling that you have when you like somebody or something very much. For example, a mother's love for her children. 2, a strong feeling of interest in or enjoyment of something. A love of adventure, nature, or sport. Verb, to like somebody or something in the strongest possible way. Oh, but guys, non-binary pals, this is all nonsense, apparently. Literally just screenshotted the Google definition of love and added, only for the text it was nice to see. When it comes to reality, it was shucks. No one loved without any reason. Oh my gosh, people have to be worthy of love?
I love nothing.
Nothing says emotional stability like being too afraid to emote anymore. If Abbey Road was released today. Mate, this ain't deep. This is a boomer meme. No 14-year-old would post this, I hope. Otherwise, dear God. It's an Ouroboros cycle of memery.
When I was little, I thought the thief dressed up like this.
I grew up to learn that he actually dresses up like this.
Oh my god, again, this is not a 14-year-old's meme.
Gen Alphas, what are you doing? You were meant to destroy the boomers, not become them.
I have to do that.
I listen to music every day.
Oh my gosh, that's so unique of a human being. I bet they like food, travel, and adventures as well.
Success jerks you off.
Wait, what?
In private.
No, wait, what?
Failure fricks you in public.
Why does your career aspirations have so much to do with fornication? Do you have an OnlyFans or something?
That's life. It's a very deep quote, folks, because he's holding his finger up to his temple, and it's grayscale, which, as we know, is just so deep.
Ah, help! I'm falling into the depths of this meme. It's so deep. Oh, someone give me a ladder.
6 deep quotes on life and self-care. 1. Japanese wisdom. If it's not yours, don't take it. If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. If you don't know, shut up. I don't really know what it says about a lot of people when the kind of lessons you learned in grade 1 are considered deep and insightful. Childhood pics looked dumb, but at least the smiles were real. You know, this might blow your mind, but you actually were sad as a kid sometimes too. The only reason you still smiled as a kid at photos was because back then, in an ironic twist of it being a good thing, you were too dumb to actually, stick your mind into focusing on all the depressing things around you. You'd be crying about one thing and then an hour later be happily playing with your toys. It's never wrong to do the right thing. Gotta love those general words of advice that anyone could extrapolate to be their own cause of justification.
I don't care that you all hate me for nuking the moon. Mark Twain has my back.
You left me on red. Can I ask you something? Sure.
Do you even want to talk to me? You send the shortest replies to me now, and you don't even bother to talk. Do I annoy you or something? Because if I am, please tell me so I stop wasting my time trying to get you to talk to me.
Could be someone who just naturally doesn't engage in text conversations as much as they do face to face, but sure. Blasting at them with accusations and your own insecurities will really make them want to change their tune. Okay, here we have a photo of a bunch of animals with cigarettes in their mouths, and the tagline, "It looks just as stupid when you do it." Like, oh no. That chicken? That dog? The duck? The horse? There's nothing stupid about the way they look. How do they look cooler? Oh no. I thought I am special until I realized that you talk to everyone like that. Oh no. You had to check your narcissism. Oh, you are the victim here, aren't you? That person who respects everyone else too, they're the problem. You could stab me in the chest and I'd still apologize for getting my blood on your clothes.
I don't want to wipe away the coffee stains. They stayed while you left.
What kind of bar is that where you compare a good relationship to the last time you cleaned your shelf? Is your ideal partner a cockroach or something?
Oh, I just love how they leave dirty crumbs as they walk by everywhere.
When this line gets straight, everyone loves you. It's beautiful how they try to imply this is some sort of bad or sad thing. Meanwhile, in the r/Snyder cut, Snyder from a different point of view. I think I finally understand Snyder, specifically why he's divisive in America, but not in other countries, as well as why I couldn't understand him before. His mindset ain't Western media, but Eastern, especially Japanese. The way Superman and his morals are usually depicted is a very Western way. He doesn't kill, he cares, he saves cats from trees, as American and Western as they come. Snyder seemed to have combined the fighting spirit of Goku with the stoic nature of heroes like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. Lex as a villain is less traditional Lex and more like the insane villain trope, such as the Major from Hellsing and Light from Death Note. Wow. That's an amazing comparison. This is beautiful. Wonder Woman is like Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion and the bloodthirsty fire-tongue woman trope. Ah, yes, that originated in Japan only. We'll just ignore early signs of this sort of character in works such as Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. The music is also like this, with Superman's theme being like a hero who is near dead but rises up. Jesus Christ. Wonder Woman's theme would fit right in with an anime opening, and Lex's theme matching that insane villain trope. Like,
Eastern movies, Snyder could have quiet moments and introspective poetic dialogue, unlike filthy Western movies. And we all know about how his fight scenes are inspired by Dragon Ball Z. In hindsight, this should have been obvious, given how his inspirations are often European and Eastern works are inspired by that style. He loves Excalibur, heavy metal magazine, as that overseas extreme style. John Campbell took a lot of his story breakdowns from ancient tradition on Eastern cultures, and we know how much Frank Miller loves Japan. In my opinion, we should stop looking at the West to explain Snyder and start looking East.
We get it. You love anime and you want everything to be like anime. I know what I bring to the table, so trust me when I say I'm not afraid to eat alone. Because I bring my wife and kids to the table. That's right, I always have company. Hey. Oh yeah, I have nobody to talk to. Life's 3 best teachers. Heartbreaks, empty pockets, and failures. I should have been the only one. Let me just take a bite out of this entire message. Oh, look, it's changed. I should have been enough for you.
But I wasn't.
You know, it is interesting how we never think to perceive this as, oh, they don't find me valuable. That's kind of rude of them. I don't think I want to chase after someone who doesn't value me anymore. No, instead we're like,
you don't value me. Please, let me prove you wrong. Please. Oh.
6 plus 3 equals 9, but so does 5 plus 4. Yeah, because that's maths. That's how you add things together.
See, the way you do things isn't always the only way to do them. Respect other people's way of thinking.
Look, the message is right, but the example is so dumb. Because maths isn't subjective. Like, that number and that number will always equal that number.
What are your thoughts on this?
The day you raise your hand to a woman, that's the day you're officially no longer a man. And there you have it, lads, the secret to eternal youth. If you want to be a boy once more, go up to a woman, pretend they're your teacher, and lift your arm up to ask a question.
I destroyed my property so I could see a cute little birdie.
I'm so glad I busted this giant gap in my wall so I could experience nature in all its beauty. What do you mean mosquitoes, flies, moths, cockroaches, possums, raccoons? When you're happy, you listen to the music, but when you're sad, you understand the lyrics. For me, that's Galactic Mermaid. As kids, we love the heroes. As adults, we understand the villains.
Totally true. Yes, I'm 10 years old and this radiates to my life.
Don't wait for success to find you. Go take it. Yeah, that's what this snail did. This croc was immortal, but this snail was constantly chasing after it to kill it. And the crocodile couldn't move anymore. It was paralyzed with fear. Now the snail got to it and it succeeded in killing it. How I feel at parties. You just know this is some dorky loser who spends their time just learning AI generation than actually socializing with like, they just don't understand me. This is all them. AI generate a sheep and a man with a wolf's head wearing a cool furry jacket.